Okay, so we're just going to mark our partners and we're just going to spin. Okay, as easy as that. So we're just going to grab, spin. Get used to catching handles, spin, get your knee and belly. Now, a few things we're just looking for. So here I'm just pushing his legs in the opposite direction. Because he's got a strong core, it plays to my advantage here, because he can do zero. You can stop it, so if you know, so there you stop it now. Yeah, this is how you stop it, okay? But you have to know in advance.
What's he doing to stop it?
It's just engaging his core basically. But because it's in one unit, if you push him further away, you can just spin around the top. So all I want us to just get used to doing is when we're testing their core, see how strong it is, we're just going to spin. Get used to dropping down. And then we're ready or go down to north south. Okay? Simple as that. Carry on. All good? 1, 2, 3. Alright? So we're going to train you back in London again. There's loads of black belts. I'm nearly getting caught with this when people are doing it to me. So it's a really good pass, I think. So what we're going to do is we're going to have the player with their legs up, nice and leggy, right? Which is me. We're going to have the legs control and weights going to be pushed into them. We're going to step to the side, keeping hold of these legs. Yeah, keeping hold of these legs, and as if I'm going to go down. Things instinctively going to do this to try and stop me. That's what happens. I'm still going down. What does he do? What do? I bring my leg round. Right? It happens all the time. As soon as that leg comes round, we're going to drop, push the legs to the floor, and cut around that wall. Okay. In control. Move around to the side, start to drop in, his leg comes up, comes down. I want to have my hand under his leg, I want to go over, so really I want to pin it. Come around. One more time. In, move to the side, he comes in, look down here, look, this is just a hot line, and I'm through. All good? Your knees like mine, they'll crunch loads doing that. Alright, hands up, 1, 2, 3. The leg comes really up high and over line. You cut back through. Okay? Small lighter guys, perfect, even good for big heavy guys. This time, we're looking at a slightly different option for the same pass. So we're in, we've got control, we're pushing into him. Okay, remember we can still do these kind of thick passes and spinning tops and all of that lot as well, don't forget, yeah? Just hands have to go here, I go around, get to this point, he starts to bring his leg in, or I lose his leg. So what I do is I go 2 hands on one. Okay, 2 hands on one, my head's nice and low. From here, I'm going to come through, throw my arm, and catch a clamp. So my arms are gable grip together. Okay? Then try and recover his guard. But he'll see that this gable grip is so strong that you can't stop the person coming round. Because they literally clamp your hip. So the hip is clamped here. So we go in this position. Then try and recover your guard. And this is great for me. Yeah, pressure, stay with his leg. Maybe I'll do this windscreen pass. It don't matter, because as soon as Dean tries to instinctively straighten up to get his guard back, he helps you. Yeah? Now I'm past. Normally from here they're going to start to move away from you or chase their back, etc.
What's the attempt at more?
Come on from here.
Just go for the box again.
Here.
So
In.
Just before, yeah, so just before you have your arm on the hip.
He's saying when you have both your hands posted on the leg, yeah.
Yeah, but if he goes down, that's great. That's what I so quickly. You know what I mean? And the good thing here as well is I'm actually blocking his hip. So it's actually easy for me to block and throw my legs in. You know? Obviously always be aware of it. I'm not saying it can't happen. But the second he abandons his guard or his frame, I pass the guard anyway. So you've always got to be aware we're going to pass. All good? Yeah. Block. Side. In. Got a frame. Boom. Okay. Isolated his legs. Kept his clamp nice and tight. Dean opts to try and wriggle and pass and whatever. All good? We're in, we're clamped. Move all the way around to the side, his legs go to the floor. drop to 2 on 1, and I'm still working towards the head, which leaves Kobe with a couple of options. He can either stop trying to defend me with his arms and risk what happens there, but chances are if he does that, if he lets go of his arms, look, I can just drop and start taking control of north-south. Or he thinks, right, how can I, there you go. You see, this is what guard players and inverted players do. He brings in his leg for this karate guard. Okay, so put your leg back where it was. So now my weight has gone through him. He swings it round through, and this is where we literally just hop around and through. So we're going all the way around to attack the top, knowing full well that he's an inverted player, he might have a great guard, whatever, but what does he do now? When I get to this position here, my back to drop below, come back round and through.
Let me try and invert through that.
I'm trying to show you.
I don't know.
So we're here, push, block. Alright? So we're going to clamp, move to the side, get to this point, switch, drop, leg comes up, look, arm either goes over or we just come over. Either way, we go under, we're in that clamp zone again. Okay? Or comes over, leg to the floor, hop and round. Okay, so we're just going to fast forward and get into cradle, get there however you want. So we're now in this spider's web position, I don't want to call it cradle. We're now in this spider's web position. Okay, I want everyone to learn the shortcut, which if you're a white belt or, yeah, you can't be a white belt, you're the lowest form on earth. If you're a white belt, yeah, and you get asked what you've done, you say, I don't know, I just tried to pull his arm back. Okay? If you're a blue belt, you won't get asked what you've done. Okay? All understand? Yeah? So look, we're in this position here. I have my feet crossed for good measure. Dean is going to get his best defence on for this armbar. And normally, we're fighting. Eventually get it out, and we go back for our armbar. Okay? But that's a lot of work. It can be a lot of work. We're going to learn. We'll find out if Dean's actually susceptible to it, because not everyone is. But we're going to learn how to finish from on top without having to dive backwards, etc. Okay? And it's just going to be like that. Okay? So, the one other one. You know what actually was happening. So what we're doing is we're actually using leverage in Dean's elbow with our Kimura grip to get finished. Okay? So when he's tied up, and we're like this, right? Normally we're fighting back, bringing our legs up. All of this is dangerous, right? Because one slip, and Dean lets go quickly and rolls towards me, or away, does it? All of this can happen. All of that can happen. So why not let's start at the top of the tree with the most readily available submission to us in this sequence. And that is this bicep slicer. We've got his arm, I've got a Kimura grip, and all I'm going to do is pull his wrist towards his bicep and up to the ceiling with this wrist. So it goes like this. Okay? As easy as that. It's like a shrug of my shoulders, lift up into it and pull his arm down. And it's really horrible, right? And what makes this one worse is the more they try and defend from this position, the more it actually hurts. Because they're like, nah, and all of a sudden, oh shit. And me and Babs have been working this for a little while. There's a couple of sequences that they've now got to that if you know you can escape. But for comp, and if you can regularly get into this armbar position, this is going to be gold. Because you can easily get panic taps and people don't know what the hell is going on and whatever else. So I want everyone to get with their partner, get into this position, and I want them to learn how to get into that. All good? Anyone got any questions? I like it, check. You have to clap early, isn't it? Any questions? 1, 2, 3.